Hello guys, welcome to my stream. So we're playing chess for today. So we'll just review this finished game. So let's just go to the analysis board. Let's see what happened. So from here, let's see. So the game starts with e4. Then I replied with a Sicilian. That's c5. And then he goes for d4. In the book, is what they call Sicilian defense, Smith-Morra gambit. So basically, the white wants to open up the center, aggressive attacks, and it can lead to a gambit. For example, we go for c takes d4, and then he played c3. So this is the gambit. And after that, I played here an aggressive attack also. To counter a gambit is to attack an attack. So I played knight f6. So he played a committal move e5. So that's still on the database. Still have a lot of games here. Then I go for knight d5, and he chose to. I think he chose to eat this with the queen. Yeah. Then after that, I played here e6. Still, there's still a lot of book line. Still a book line. Then he goes for bishop b5 on this one. Then after this, based on the engine, this bad move. So you can see there's no lines or book lines after bishop b5, which just lose a tempo because I could play here is a6 or knight c6. So here the stock was suggested ace a6, but I played knight c6. Then he played, he took the knight, okay, and I took it with the bishop. Oh no, b takes c6. Then he goes for knight f3, and then I c5, a committal move. So just to ask the queen where she want to go. Then you want to go to the queen g4. Then I played here bishop a6 to make the white not to in rook. So he is also stuck on the center. You go for knight a3. Then after that, I go for uh, rook b3. Yeah, the best move is c4 to push, or knight c4, but he played c4 here. Then actually here the engine suggested uh, h6, but I played queen a5 here. Check. Then I think he covered with the bishop here, but this is a bad move, I think, because I can do some sacrifices here. See, that's a bad move. What I did is just, first I put my queen safe square. It's the good move here. You should play the castle, but he played this one. This is the bad move. The rook b1. So I can easily sacrifice my queen here. So I will be getting a horse. For a queen, I'll be getting a horse, a rook. The two rooks will be hanging. So here I just eat the horse, the knight. Then he took my queen with his b pawn. Then I took his rook takes rook at b1. Then he have the king needs to go up. So you go to the e2. Okay. And I took the rook at h1. Okay. In the engine level, it's really -7. It's almost a queen equivalent. So here he should play an attacking move like this one, knight, knight this one. But I think he played bishop e1 after I took this one. He wants to play it. He wants to trap my rook here, and no, not that one. Bishop e1. Then I was trying to activate my rook, the other rook. So what I did, I opened up this file. So what he did, he put to the, I think he put on the e4 square. Yeah, I put his queen in the e4 square. And after that, I go to knight b6. Okay. Then I think he go to knight b6 and go to knight d2. Okay. Then after that, the engine suggested to move this bishop to e2 square, but I didn't do that. What I did is after that, I think I took the pawn. Yeah, I took the pawn. Then here, the computer suggests to move here, to push the pawn, and put the king here. But I think he did the right. But it's too late. He is down of -7.8 points. So here, what I did is I just activated my bishop. So my bishop could be in this square. He could access this. Also, the computer suggested to push this pawn, but it's better to mobilize your bishop. Okay, so next was the engine suggested to move back the king, but I think he didn't move that way. So I think he just pushed his pawn on, on the a5, threatening my knight on b6. So what I did is, because I can still move here because it's still open. You cannot eat my horse, right? Right. I think this is the only choice I have because the other choices are not that good. So what he moves here next was, I'm threatening knight c3. It's a double check. So if he doesn't it if he doesn't notice it, most probably got double check. So I think what he did, he didn't go for the queen f3, which is the suggested by the computer. He goes for the other stuff. He go for the I think he go for this one instead. And I think the best move is to activate my other rook. Okay. So what he moves next is, I think he moves is to c2. The engine says it's this one, but he moves to the c2 square, and which give me the opportunity to jump to his queen. So that's, I mean, one way of attacking is to make a threat. So what he did here, I believe, he goes for queen b3. Yes, queen b3. And I think I know, I'm not really sure. I think he was planning to push this pawn. Then after that, he could check me here. But I don't know if that's really worth checking because I just can cover my king with this bishop. So I think I will be safe. But the good move was this one, is to make it a threat again in this d4 square. So I think what he did is he didn't make a blunder for this. I think he moved knight e4, which gave me the opportunity to double check him, king and the queen. Yeah, and then after that, he resigned after that. So I think the problem here is that, let's go back. I think the problem here started when, not that one, still book. Let's see. Oops, where's the book? Oops. Where's, oh, no, 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 no. Not that one. Why not? Took that. Yeah, I think it's still equal here. Slightly advantage for black. Yeah, I think still equal. Yeah, it's just a point zero. Actually, when he moves the bishop, okay. Yeah, I think when he moves the bishop, that is one bad move there. See, it's negative point zero nine, negative 0.9. So that's a bad move. Actually, I also did a bad move here because it gave me negative 0.5. Then after that, he took knight c3. I think all good, all good. Then he jumps, knight jumps. I think it's still equal here, slightly equal, slight advantage for black, but can be equalized. Negative 0.4. Here, I think you could play something else. This one suggested by the computer, but they played a pretty aggressive one. So I put this. I think this is the failure. This one, the rook, the rook. As you can see, the swing bar, almost give him -4 or -5. Yeah, -5, and I just took this, and it was brutal. One queen for three pieces, two rooks in one knight. It was quite brutal. I think that's what happened there, and everything collapsed. So I think that's it for this game. And thank you for watching my stream. And and I think that's it. If you have any suggestion, you can play. Let me know. Comments below. Thank you. Bye bye. God bless.